In this question, a body is projected horizontally. So it is different from other projectile questions that we have done. Body is projected horizontally from a height at speed 20 meter per second. So here the body is not projected from the ground at some angle. It is instead projected from a height and it is projected horizontally. So alpha is 0 degree. Find the displacement of the body at t equals to 10 seconds. So let us first make the diagram of this situation. From a particular height, a body is projected in the horizontal direction. You are throwing a body in the horizontal direction. So that means the entire 20 meter per second velocity, all of it in the horizontal direction. So u is equal to 20 meter per second. Let us say this is the x direction, the positive x direction, and we'll make a y direction also here. So the body is projected this way. So the trajectory of the body will be something like this before it hits the ground. Now we have to find the displacement of the body at t equals to 10 seconds. So let us say that at t equals to 10 seconds the body is somewhere here. Let us say this is the position of the body at t equals to 10 seconds. So here when the body is at t equals to 10 seconds in this position, we have to find the displacement. Now displacement is the shortest distance between the initial and final position. So if we consider this as initial position and this as final position, then the shortest distance between them, that will be a straight line joining both of these positions. This straight line, the length of this straight line will give us the value for displacement. So this straight line will be represented by a position vector r. Now here at this point, the body has covered some distance in horizontal direction and some distance in vertical direction. So we'll calculate both the distances one by one. In horizontal direction, ux is 20 meter per second, all the velocities in the horizontal direction. So that in horizontal direction, the distance traveled, let us say this is the x distance. X distance traveled will be equal to speed into time because there is no acceleration in the horizontal direction. So it will be equal to ux into t. So 20 into 10 seconds, which will be equal to 200 meters. So this is the distance traveled in positive x direction. Now in y direction, the body is going towards negative y. From here, if this is the point of origin and body is here after 10 seconds, that means the body has covered a vertical distance in the negative y direction. So we will use the second equation of motion, y equals to uyt plus half gt square. Now here we are not taking g as minus, we are taking it as positive. Why? Because the displacement is in downward direction as far as y-axis is concerned, and the acceleration g is also in downward direction. So that means we are going to take g as positive. So the first term will be equal to 0 because there is no initial velocity in y direction. So this is 0 plus half g can be taken as 10 and t is 10 square. So this will come out to be 500 meter in negative y direction. So that means at this point, the value of x is 200 meter and the value of y is 500 meter in the negative direction. So if this is the position vector which is connecting initial and final position, then this vector will go like this. The x distance covered is in this direction. So at this point, the distance covered in x direction will be denoted by this vector. The y direction is covered here, so it will be denoted by this vector. Now this distance covered is, we already have this value, this distance covered is 200 meter. This distance covered is 500 meter. And we have to find the magnitude of the resultant vector. Now these two are in x and y direction, that means they are rectangular components. So magnitude of r will be given by simply root of x square plus y square. So we'll substitute the values, 200 square plus 500 square, and you can calculate it yourself. The answer that will come out will be 100 root 229 meters. So this will be the displacement. Remember here, since it is a displacement, we took approach by using vector. If this was distance, then we need not take vector. We can calculate the initial, and we can calculate the total distance covered in x and y direction, just like we did here. In case of displacement, since displacement is a vector quantity, that's why we denoted displacement as r vector, and then we found out the resultant of r, which came out to be 100 root 29 meters.